QNet is Asia's leading direct selling company with a global distribution network of individuals driven by the desire to achieve financial independence. But in parallel, QNet has instilled an incredibly strong culture of service above self that enables socio-economic empowerment at the most grassroots of levels, creating a model of widespread and self-sustaining entrepreneurship. Here are the highlights of our conversation with the team at QNet and its corporate social responsibility success stories.
The concept of direct selling, especially in India, is nothing new. The sabzi wala that comes by your street in the morning, the nai, the darzi, all these people, this is direct selling. This is bringing products and services directly to the consumer. What QNet does is just has a different range of products, whether it's supplements for health, whether it's cosmetics, whether it's teas or honeys, water purifiers, air purifiers. We're just bringing those goods directly to the consumer. And the way that we do that is through word-of-mouth marketing. So that means instead of spending money on big advertising campaigns, we're more focused on building an infrastructure of the people that you trust coming to you with these products. At the core of our business is making the world a better place and leaving it better than we found it. But to run a business, we still have to sell products. So what QNet has captured is the energy behind both. Because if we, as QNet, do not invest in our people, invest in our community, we can't sell our products. And then there's no business, and then there's no opportunity for entrepreneurship for all the distributors that are out there. So for us, if we do not maintain the socioeconomic good of our company, we can't keep the fervor and the energy behind distributors that are selling our products. It's not just about building QNet, it's not just about building our distributor network, but we want to be able to provide economic empowerment for a whole ecosystem. So for example, in India, when we work with a farm that makes monoflora honey, that's because we're now able to support that farm independently. But when we look at our skin and bone health products, for example, these are products that are made here in India, and we want to distribute them here in India. So it's not just about building the Indian ecosystem, it's about building the QNet ecosystem globally. So now we have local products in every country that we operate in. But generally speaking, it's beneficial for not just QNet as a business, but also the countries that we're operating in, that we support local manufacturers. And I think that's very important to moving forward in the success of India too, is having those Indian products made by Indians, sold to India. They're so intimately intertwined. The only fundamental principle that we have at QNet is rhythm, is raise yourself to help mankind. Our Corporate Social Responsibility Foundation is named after that, but more importantly, QNet's corporate responsibility as far as being corporate citizens is based around that.
Rythm is QNet's corporate social responsibility foundation, focused primarily on uplifting disadvantaged children and women by providing them education, access to healthcare, and economic opportunities aimed at transforming their lives.
So for us, Rythm is not just an offshoot, it's not just something that we tell people about, it's very much at the core of our business in that it's our goal. We're trying to achieve a world that's just a little bit better than we found it. And through the Rythm Foundation, we're able to do that. And it's the most exciting part of our business.
Rythm Foundation is the acronym of Raise Yourself to Help Mankind. It's QNet's social impact initiative to really reach out to the underserved population globally. And as you all know, QNet is an entrepreneurship, building entrepreneurs. And through Rythm Foundation, we try to build the entrepreneurship among the local communities. And the vision of Rythm is to empower life transforming communities. So through Rythm Foundation, because you work with local partners, we're able to reach out to the communities at the very grassroots level. And when we want to upscale their social and economic status, the best way, the effective way is through making them entrepreneurs.
In India, the Rythm Foundation supports 8 distinct projects that touch every corner of the country.
If we start from North India, we have the Global Himalaya Expedition, whereby we are lighting up the rural communities, rural villages in Himalaya.
The Global Himalayan Expedition supports impact tourism by lighting up villages with clean energy and by working with secondary schools to ensure that they receive internet access.
In Manipur, we do a social entrepreneurship program whereby we teach young people through our social entrepreneur on youth literacy and also giving them occasional skills.
The Rythm Foundation has partnered with Manav Seva Dharma Samvardhani to sponsor fellows to lead trust projects, one of which is Inside Northeast. Inside Northeast works with youth from rural Manipur to nurture leadership qualities through grassroots education, sports activity, experiential learning and vocational training such that they become socially responsible young adults.
We work with the flagship program called Guns to Pen that aims to empower young people through grassroots education, where we set up book banks in the villages and schools and provide life skill training as well as vocational skill training to young people with the whole objective to make them socially responsible. This fellowship model through Manav Seva Dharma Samvardhani is funded by Rythm Foundation. Their support enables us to bring impact in the life of many young people in such a way that many young people now started discovering their dreams.
My name is Sojit Hanghal, one of the member of Book Bank. The benefit of the Book Bank, it helped me increase my knowledge, that also build my confidence.
The opportunity that I have is that through the support of Manav Seva Dharma Samvardhani, I got this training. Joining this training not only build my skills in beautician but also enable me to enhance my self-confidence.
It comes down to unemployment, because unemployment breeds mistrust, unemployment breeds violence, unemployment breeds conflict. Now, one of the biggest impact that we created through the support of Manav Seva Dharma Samvardhani is we enable them to believe in themselves. Actually, we are very much thankful to Rythm Foundation, by whose support this fellowship happens.
As Asia's leading direct selling company, QNet is cultivating homegrown entrepreneurs, and its social impact initiative, the Rythm Foundation, puts particular emphasis on the economic empowerment of women with a special initiative that spans the states of Odisha, Jharkhand and Bihar.
In women, when they become empowered economically, their social status also upgrade and they're able to make decisions in their life. The studies have showed, where when a woman earns, 90% of her income is always invested in her family. So in that way, we really wanted to empower the women, because when women are empowered, a family is empowered, the community is empowered. And in through Parinama Foundation, we do programs in Odisha, Jharkhand and Bihar, and these programs are really working with the women to empower them through mushroom cultivation.
The Rythm Foundation is empowering women of our country's most marginalized communities by partnering with the Parinama Development Foundation.
मशरूम 4 प्रकार के होते हैं, वास्टर, मिल्की, बटम मशरूम.
Parinama is training women pan-India to take up mushroom cultivation and thereby becoming breadwinners for their families.
परिनामा फाउंडेशन के बगल में ही मेरा घर है. पहले मैं घर में नहीं रहती थी. जब भी मैं छुट्टी में आती थी, देखती थी कि दीदी लोग यहाँ मशरूम का खेती करते हैं, तो मेरा मन में भी लगा कि मैं भी सीखूं और मैं भी मशरूम का खेती करूं.
बहुत जगह पे बिक्री हो रही थी, तो मैं देख रही थी कि ये मशरूम जो है, इसकी खेती किस तरह से की जाती है, और इसे मेरे जीवन में हर एक प्रकार का बदलाव हुआ है. इससे मेरे परिवार में बहुत तरह का जो भी घटी कमी है उसकी पूर्ति हो रही है. कभी भी किसी के आगे हाथ फैलाने का जरूरत नहीं पड़ता है.
परिनामा डेवलपमेंट फाउंडेशन से हम लोग को जितना भी मशरूम उत्पादन की आवश्यक सामग्री है वो हम लोग को फ्री में मिले. पहले हम लोग ऐसे ही बेकार पड़े रहते थे घर में महिलाएं, जरूरत का चीज़ पूरा नहीं होता था. तो अभी जैसे ही हम लोग परिनामा डेवलपमेंट फाउंडेशन में जुड़े, तब से हम लोग का जीवन में परिवर्तन आया.
Mushroom cultivation has introduced a ray of hope in the lives of Parinama Foundation beneficiaries who are now becoming economically self-sufficient.
परिणामा फाउंडेशन जो है, जो गांव घर के और कहीं भी ऐसे महिलाओं को जो कुछ करना चाहते हैं, रोजगार करना चाहते हैं, लेकिन वे लोग कर नहीं पाते हैं। बहुत से कारण होते हैं, पैसे की ज़रूरत होती है, तो वैसे लोगों को आर्थिक मदद करती है रिदम फाउंडेशन।
Rythm Foundation is our donor. We are donee. Without Rythm Foundation, we cannot survive. We are thinking to that expand among our entire Parinama Foundation. Among, you can say among our 600 is the capacity among our area. So we want to do the 2,800 beds. Then our beneficiary also we can give the job opportunity to them. They will also earn the money. They will also should to think that it is our main income supported by Rythm Foundation.
Next up, we bring you a glimpse of how QNet's Rythm Foundation is revolutionizing education and raising the bar when it comes to medical awareness. Excellence in athletics can be transformative in the lives of India's adolescents. And QNet's Rythm Foundation is spearheading an initiative in the sporting arena aimed at developing elite female scholar athletes. The program is being held by athletic great PT Usha herself.
We work in Kerala under Usha School of Athletics. We are journeying with 5 entry-level athletics, female athletics, to empower them, to give them skills to be a good sports person.
QNet's social impact initiative, Rythm Foundation, is firmly focused on nurturing the girl child. In this spirit, it fully sponsors the education of 5 female athletes at the Usha School of Athletics, where our country's top athletic talent receive training under PT Usha.
I started my sports career at the age of 13. But for me, my personality build-up has come when I started sports. In my sports life, I could achieve everything except the Olympic medal. Missed it by 1/100th of a second only because of lack of exposure. So my aim is to achieve the Olympic medal. I have started Usha School of Athletics.
Usha School of Athletics, from the inception itself, our vision and mission is to get an Olympic medal for our country. So we are aiming for that, and we are trying for that with providing each and every facility for the athletes free of cost.
The Usha School of Athletics is equally focused on the personal and professional development of the young female scholar athlete.
One day I'm practicing in the ground, then Usha madam tell to me, you are selected to Rythm Foundation group, and I am very happy and excited in that occasion. This is the biggest opportunity in my life.
Here I studied all the things like punctuality, honesty, dedication, etc. I am hoping that I will get the Asian Games gold medal.
Actually, we need some kind of help to meet our daily expenditure. That's why the Rythm Foundation extend their help by providing 5 athlete sponsorship.
We are not getting any fees from the athlete, so it's a free. It is very correct time Rythm Foundation has helped us. Why? Because we are giving free, we need the sponsorship. But last year we don't have sponsorship. The correct time they have come and support us. It's big for us. And it's good for us. We are very happy and very much thankful to Rythm Foundation. Whatever I learned from my younger age and sports field, I am not keeping in myself. I wanted to share with my students. I wanted to give it to the other young athletes. So that I am doing now.
QNet's corporate social responsibility arm, Rythm Foundation, is especially active along the country's southern belt and is making its impact felt in the region's vibrant farming and agricultural communities.
In South India, whereby in Covil Hill, we work with farmers through social entrepreneurship, whereby they do coffee bean and spices. And also in Andhra Pradesh, we do programs with tribal communities, whereby they do cultivation of honey and floriculture. And also under Isha Vidya, we give scholarship for boys and girls. In that way, we're giving them access to equal education. And through that, the next generation becomes upskilled in a social and economic status. So it is, this multi-level empowerment that's happening when we work with women and girls.
The incidence of lifestyle diseases in India is on the rise. QNet's social impact initiative, Rythm Foundation, is actively assisting cancer patients from underprivileged communities who lack access to adequate healthcare.
When we talk about marginalized communities, it's women and girls generally, but also those who are ill. In Rythm Foundation, we fund Cancer Patient AIDS Association, CPAA, and through CPAA, we're able to adopt 20 children, cancer-struck children, and we make sure that they have a proper care, health care, and their families are also supported through our funding. Besides that, we feel it's very important to create awareness among the communities on how to detect cancer. So under CPAA, we also funded awareness programs for communities, local communities around, and to make sure that they know what is cancer, what are the cancers that they identify, and they're able to get treatment.
Cancer detection, cancer prevention, and cancer treatment in India leaves more to be desired. Taking note of that fact, QNet's Rythm Foundation has joined hands with the Cancer Patients Aid Association in an effort to detect the disease early and alleviate the lives of our country's cancer patients and their families.
Cancer Patients Aid Association is a voluntary organization that has been working in the field of cancer for the last 50 years. And we take care of the total management of the disease cancer, right from awareness to rehabilitation. This year being our 50th year, it makes us feel really proud to say that we have reached to more than 10 lakh patients. We have given them new life, and also we have seen that patients who have got cancer today live with dignity. As an organization, we really realize that yes, we do help cancer patients by giving them financial help, emotional support. We give them every aspect which helps them complete the treatment. But what we realized is most of the patients that come to us come at a very last stage when nothing can be done. That is when CPA decided to take itself right up to the doorstep of the people to create awareness. Today we have 85 doctors registered with us, so we've reached different parts of India today, looking out for early diagnosis of cancer, because we know that cancer is curable if it is detected in time.
I'm attached to Cancer Patient Aid Association for last 35 years. And for last 35 years, we have seen more than 2 lakhs patients. Foundations like Rythm Foundation, they sponsor our camps and clinics. These camps or clinics are very important because we have to diagnose cancer in early stage. If you can diagnose it in early stage, cancer patient can be saved.
What we do is we reach out to people where healthcare is minimal. It's not just about urban city that we need to reach out, but we have to reach out more up to rural areas where healthcare is very, very minimal. But in doing so, as an NGO, we do not have government funds. We need to raise our own funds. So that is when Rythm Foundation or other corporates come on board and support us.
2000 में मेरे को कैंसर हुआ था. 2004 में इधर आया था, मेरे को मालूम नहीं था रिसर्च सेंटर. एक सिस्टर ने मेरे को बताया था, इधर है महालक्ष्मी में ऐसा है कैंसर पेशेंट एड एसोसिएशन करके एक सेंटर है, उधर जाएगा ना आपको मदद मिलेगा. लेकिन पेशेंट के कोई काम नहीं देता है. इधर आने के बाद में काम मिला, मेडिसिन का भी हेल्प मिलता है और रेशन भी मिलता है. काम करके फिर मेरा अच्छा है अभी.
Rythm Foundation came 3 years back on board with us, where they decided to adopt few of our cancer kids and take care of the treatment. The other project that they had sponsored was awareness and early detection program, wherein in last 3 years we have screened more than 6,000 people for cancer, and we are very happy to say that out of 6,000 people that we had screened through Rythm Foundation support, we were able to save, there are a lot of people who had early symptoms of cancer, so we were able to save at least 30 of them from getting cancer in future.
For India's workforce to remain competitive and grow from strength to strength, it is important that the next generation of talent receive opportunities to continuously reskill and upskill themselves, a cause that QNet's Rythm Foundation is actively rallying behind.
Through our social entrepreneurship project, we are reaching out to nearly 1,000 local communities and empowering them, giving them skills to upskill themselves and their community and the next generations. So cut across India, we have reached out to various number of communities, and the numbers will tell that we are really making an impact in their life. So we make sure our programs are holistic so that no one is left behind.
From selling to service, the Rythm Foundation, and by association QNet, is making its presence felt across the globe. And by fueling entrepreneurship at the most grassroots of levels, QNet's Rythm Foundation is rewriting India's socio-economic success story in the process.